Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody tuning in. Welcome to another weekly outlook video, right? So just going over a couple of pairs that I'm looking at going into this week. I do have about 3 or so let's get right into it. All right, so starting with US dollar, Singapore dollar, you can see that we have been making lower lows, right? So we've been in a downtrend. But recently we've had to break a structure, right? So we actually broke above this previous high in the market, which is suggesting to me that we may have a shift in momentum back to the upside. And if we, zoom out, you can see that overall price has been in a strong dominant uptrend, right? So that supports my bias pretty well. All right, so coming over to the 4 hour, just taking a closer inspection at price. Actually, let's come over to the 1 hour because I believe that's where the structure becomes more apparent. But you can see that we've returned pretty nicely to a pretty nice level of 1 hour resistance that was broken here, and we've now come back to retest that zone. I've seen some nice rejections of this level on the 30-minute and 15-minute time frame, which is why I have entered a long position on USD SGD. All right, so coming over to S&P 500, you can see a nice steady uptrend being made, right? So higher highs and higher lows, and we've bounced off this key level of resistance turn support. And now I do have a long bias, as I've stated, but I would like to see price, if price can come back to this level, and provided that we get the necessary rejections to enter, I may look for a potential long position. But, just wanting to go with the flow of price, I do have a long bias on this pair. I just would like to see a return back to the launch pad, a nice level of support where we could potentially execute that nice ideal position. And last but not least, I am looking at oil for this week. So if we come up to the weekly time frame, you can see a nice steady downtrend, and not only that, but we've come back to retest an immediate level of resistance, right? Pretty well. So that's what I've been eyeing, just doing my top-down analysis. Coming over to the daily, you can see we are respecting that level pretty well, the one I have highlighted in yellow. And if we come over to the 4 hour, actually, I like this bearish flag breakout, right? Suggesting that, that bearish momentum is in the market. For me to enter a short position, I just would like to see a retracement back to potentially retest this broken channel, maybe line up with some fib levels off of that impulse move before potentially taking a short position. All right, so those are the pairs that I am looking at for this week. If you guys appreciate this type of content, definitely leave a like down below, as well as comment any pair that you want to see covered in next week's video. And definitely do not forget to subscribe for future content like this. And do not forget to hit that notification bell to get updated on whenever I post a new weekly outlook video, beginners content, or some other stuff that I have cooking up. All right, so again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will check back with you guys very soon. Peace.